Hello. Kingy. Get in the mech. That's a song would say right now. Hello everyone, welcome to part 6. Isn't it part 7? Let me just check. I don't think it is part 6, I think it's part 7. Yes it is. Give me a sec while I fix that. Easy thing to fix, an easy mistake to make. I think I changed the stream tab, but I didn't change the part number. There we go. I don't know when I started doing part number for Twitch. I think it was probably around the time I redid my whole stream brand, basically. I think the main reason I do it is it gives people kind of an idea of how far through the game I am. These are 3-hour streams, so 7 times 3, 21 hours in. We're about more than halfway through now, which I'm very happy about, as I checked before. Right, I'm just getting some stuff up, chat, and then we'll get into this. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this today. More God of War. It's an early one, isn't it? Because I don't usually stream at this time. I would usually be at work during this time, but I ended up having the time not at work today since it wasn't too busy. So instead, I'm going to be doing this. Hopefully, I can raid into Prestream if they're streaming today. I have no idea. Usually Prestream to stream on the first day. And that'd be great if I can, but I have no idea. So we'll see if that occurs. But I'm ready to go, chat. I got some snacks in front of me in case I need them, and I got a can of Beppis. I am looking forward to God of the Warring. Or in this case, we're going down Hallucination Street. Which I feel like is an overused plot device. I've seen it happen so many times in media where you have the character go for some level of like personal growth by putting them in a hallucination scenario. But the thing is, Kratos has already gone through that. Like, he had the whole thing during the first trilogy where he went into that, like, pool. And the people were like, hurt me more! After what happened to Pandora. Like, where, I mean, him killing his wife and child was literally treated as him being in a state of rage. And the amount of times those two came back to haunt him, it happened quite a bit. Right, news. The new segment. More hallucinations, as I mentioned before. God of War schedule. Another stream on Saturday at 12 PM, which is lunchtime. It's going to be earlier than this one. We're going to be doing... Yeah, that's going to be the last stream this week. There might be a third stream next week as well. Depending on how far we're through. Because after this week, we have 2 weeks before Persona 5 comes back. Which shocked me when I found that. I was like, oh my god, we are 2 weeks away from Persona 5, huh? Before the Golden Week. It doesn't feel like 2 weeks away, but it is. Alongside that, the last time I could talk about this before it occurs, Community Games Night chat, hosted by Flower and me. Wait, no. Hosted by me and Morbo. I'm not Morbo. As much as I would wish to be, I'm not Morbo. We're going to be doing Dale and Dawson stationery supplies or supermarket together. It's going to depend on who we can get, and how or not on who we can get, and how many people we get. We're not going to be doing Dale and Dawson if we have a couple of people, because I don't think it would work that well. But we'll all do supermarket together. That's the case. That is the plan. I've had a look. We have at least 6 people who put their names down, so that should be enough for Dale and Dawson. Fingers crossed. Yeah, you might have saw this when I was scrolling past, but yeah, new emote coming soon. I was going through this segment on the Crystal Tower, and I saw Graha do this pog face, and I was like, oh my god. So I'm going to be using that as an emote now, because that is incredible. He has done pog faces before, but this might be his best one. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab his face and put it onto Twitch without his permission. Non-consensual Graha emote. Because I feel like I need one, considering how much I talk about him. How much I love him. But yeah, that's done now. I won't be able to record more of that until next Wednesday. I've done all the preamble up until Circus Tower. So when I get some people in for the next one, which will be next Wednesday, we can run through that and then do Cloud Darkness next week, and then I can start doing the patch stuff afterwards. Because for some reason, I don't know why they did this, but the New Game Plus feature, as great as it is, you can only have one instance on at once. So I can't do Crystal Tower at the same time as the patches, which is kind of a ball ache, because I want to do this for people, and I can't necessarily plan that all out in advance. So, boo! Annoying. Oh well. Some excited news, which isn't that important now, but will be in 2 months' time. I pre-ordered the Switch 2. I ended up getting it from Argos in the end, because they had, like, their thing was open for ages, basically. So, we'll see how reliable that is. Apparently, Argos are quite good, and they tend to deliver usually the day before it even comes out. So, we'll see how that goes. But, yeah, that's with the Mario Kart bundle. I'm looking forward to playing that with people. I think Mario Kart is digital. That'll be fun. But, yeah, I will probably do a stream of this. Not gonna lie, chat. I might do a stream of Mario Kart World. Just to, like, show off the Switch 2. I don't know if it's going to work with my Elgato device straight away. I think it will if it has HDMI. I think that's kind of the idea. As long as it has HDMI, it'll work. But we'll see. I'll try and get it hooked up. And we'll do some Switch 2 stuff. The next recording series. Big news. Right here. Right now. I'm going to be doing Final Fantasy IV at the After Years. It's been a while since I did a full series, actually. Well, a few weeks. Because I've been busy doing smaller stuff and trying to get through a couple of games. But yes, we're going to be returning. I'm going to be trying to record some of it tomorrow, actually, in fact. To Final Fantasy IV. The sequel. The not very loved sequel that is not going to be fun, as far as I've been told. I know this is going to be bad. I am prepared for it to be bad. So, yeah. The reason why we're doing this now, and not when I said at the end of April, is I'm doing Persona 5 Royal Rose. And that's going to be Golden Week. I'm not going to have time to do that. So, we're going to get it done here. And instead, I'm going to be doing a scattershot playthrough of another game that's coming out at the end of April. Expedition 33. That is not going to be a full playthrough, that is going to be a scattershot. Which basically means parts in the game, not all of it, but certain parts is the idea. And now, chat, I need to talk about Last of Us Part 2. Because I have played a substantial amount more of this game than last time. I think about 15 hours. I have been crawling, like, making my way through this game at a very fast speed. And we are going to go into spoilers for this. Not too many. I don't really want to talk too much about the story, but I am enjoying it a lot. At first, I wasn't a big fan of the perspective shift halfway through, where it was like, you played these days as Ellie, now you're going to play them as Abby. And you're going to experience everything on her side of things while all this is going down in Seattle. At first, I was kind of like, oh, so we're not really going to see the story advance too far. But I like seeing the other's perspective. I like seeing the WLF, the Washington Liberation Front. The Wolves, as they are called. The Scars are called as well. They are surprisingly in-depth, like cult. And I'm enjoying the new characters so far. It's cool seeing them after they die. Which is a weird thing to say, but you're seeing, perspective-wise, you're seeing them before they were killed by Ellie. And I think that's neat. I think that's something I haven't really seen before in a game like this, where it's like, oh, you know these characters are going to die, you just don't know how. But the gameplay in this is fantastic. I mentioned it, I think, last time too, but I enjoy this game when you're not forced to stealth. And for the most part, you don't need to stealth. You can just run around and shoot everything if you're smart. There is an enemy in the game that will one-hit you, but you can usually prepare for it because they make a loud noise before they even get anywhere near you. I love the loot system. I love running around, scavenging, crafting, making explosives, hiding. The gore in this game is kind of incredible. Like, it's one of the most realistic in terms of gore I've seen in a video game. Any shot to the head will kill someone as well, which is good. I enjoy that. I just enjoy killing people a little bit, chat. This is what I like. This is what I enjoy. No. But there you go. I'm enjoying the gameplay. I enjoy Seattle as a setting. Apparently, it's quite accurate to Seattle as well. Like, all the places in that game are places that are actually in the city. There's like a massive tourism thing, like post-apocalyptic tourism for Seattle as a city itself. But plenty of unique locations, beautiful water physics. Like, the game's waves and how it goes up and down. Like, you have it like a segment where you play as Ellie and you go across these rapids in the city, and they look incredible. This is one of the best looking video games I've ever played. And it runs really well too on the PC. So, good job. This is a pretty great game so far. I'm enjoying it. I can't really see them fucking it up at this point, considering how good it's been. But we'll see. Something else I wanted to talk about to kind of end things off in the news is I saw some artwork today for the Arcadium. This looks great. I'm glad the Arcadium has had such a high appeal to everyone in the community. Like, if there's one thing people have not complained about, it is this raid series. And yeah, as you can see here, some cool art from people for, like, they're like little posters for each of the bosses you fight. You kind of get that a little bit in... Hello, Maelstrom, how's it going? I was just talking about this art that someone made for each of the raids. Like, they have like little posters for each of the bosses, and they're going to do the last two, I think, maybe. But it'll be cool to see them do that, because these are neat. I like them. I like Dancing Green's one the most, I think. I was having a discussion with someone last night about this, actually, but I feel like they could have definitely gone down the route with the Arcadium, where it was less life-threatening. Like, you definitely got that kind of idea during the first 4 where, oh, you're going to have these fun fights with people, and you're going to beat them up, and then move up through the tiers, and it's going to be fun and jovial. But then they brought in the whole psychokinesis element, and it's like, oh. I guess not everything can be happy. For once, I wanted a happy plotline. I wanted a plotline where everyone could be happy, and we just had some fun fights and super-powered individuals. Why not? Oh well. Currently playing, chat, as I said, almost done of Last of Us Part 2. I think I've got a single day left, and then I don't know what's happening after that, I think. I've had a look. I'm about 2/3 of the way through, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, I've been, like, destroying that game, basically. Like, running through it. As I thought I would, to be fair. Also been playing Batboy, which is a NES-style Mega Man game that came out last year. Not last year, 2023. Shit. The year before that, never mind. Oh! Blueprints finally comes out today. Probably going to be playing that in my spare time. I think I remember that being mentioned at Giant Bomb, but I don't know that much about it. I think all I know is that it's a puzzle game. But hopefully you enjoy that. Right. Guess the game. Let's finish with this, shall we, chat? I think this is Castlevania. Oh, wait, is this Circle of the Moon? Those could be the cards from Circle of the Moon. Okay, it's not Castlevania. Is it Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy 3 to be precise. Golden Sun. Uh-oh. I don't know what this is, chat. It's not Suikoden, is it? It definitely isn't. Ogre Battle. Oh, okay, I know what that is. Yeah, this is the people who make Unicorn Overlord, isn't it? Oh, God. We're not getting this. Shibuya Scramble. That floor looks very familiar. Heat? Never mind, I don't know what this is now. Ah. I see we've gotten to the games now where I have no idea what they are. That's always good. Right, chat, before we go to the pre-stream, or not the pre-stream, before we go to the game, I'm going to pop to the bathroom. See you guys in a sec.